Welcome back to this week's Community Pulse Behind the Curtain show here on 96 FM. I'm Chris Parsons, and tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the leading ladies who have made the Great White Way just a little bit greater. This is a hard list to narrow down to just 3, and I'm sure that there will be a part 2 to this radio show to explore some of the others. However, tonight I am going to specifically narrow down our focus to 3 amazing divas: Betty Buckley, Elaine Stritch, and Bernadette Peters. Let us begin with one of my personal favorites, Betty Buckley. Betty made her 1969 Broadway debut performance in the Sherman Edwards musical 1776, which told the story behind the Declaration of Independence. 1 year later, she moved on to the London production of Promises, Promises, where hearing her sing Knowing When to Leave and Whoever You Are, I Love You was a critical and audience success. It was then that everyone realized that a star was born and that she would rapidly become one of Broadway's top musical leading ladies. But alas, detours in film and TV ensued. Some may remember her as Abby on the American TV show 8 is Enough, as well as many other shows and movies in which she graced the screen. However, it wasn't long before she got a neat Broadway showcase and a Tony in an Andrew Lloyd Webber classic as the small but showy role of Grizabella in the guaranteed smash Broadway arrival of Cats. But my favorite Buckley role of all time has to be her stint as Edwin Drood in the musical Drood, based on Charles Dickens' unfinished novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. I'll never forget when I was 10 years old, my mother taking me to Broadway to see this production, and I was absolutely astounded by her ability and her timing and her stellar voice. She was actually playing the role of a male, because they have a female leading lady play the male leading role in this particular play, and her mannerisms and her sound were just out of this world. Next up was her stunning portrayal of Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard. And though many people think of Gloria Swanson or Glenn Close in this role, Buckley turned out to be brilliant beyond everyone's expectations. It may well be a long time before we ever again witness anyone build a musical number the way that Buckley builds As If We Never Said Goodbye to its climactic crescendo. There are so many more notable roles that Buckley graced the stage with, including but not limited to Carrie, Song and Dance, and Triumph of Love. But one thing is for sure, this Broadway diva has made her mark on the Great White Way, and it will most certainly never be the same again. And of course, don't forget, this coming Saturday is our gala musical event, Broadway Under the Stars, which will be a showcase of all your favorite Broadway tunes sung live, set amidst the swanky setting of Bansway Resort. Seating is limited, so get your tickets today.
Broadway comes to Pattaya for one night as the Pattaya Players present their all-musical review of Broadway Under the Stars.
I love you.
You gamble it here, you gamble it there.
Tickets are just 1,600 baht and include a welcome Kir Royale cocktail, gourmet buffet, goodie bag, and musical theatre numbers from more than 15 different Broadway shows.
And if I say your fangs are showing,
Broadway Under the Stars on Saturday, September 21st at Bansway Resort in Jomtien.
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
It's a grand night for singing here in Pattaya, but seating is limited, so don't delay and order your tickets today. Tickets can be purchased in person at Bansway Resort or by visiting www.pattayaplayers.org.